What's up, guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I got a brand new video exploring some different ways we can fix up and upgrade more WWE main event, aka basic figures. And what I want to try to do today is to play around with swapping shoes and upgrading ankle articulation on these basic figures. So with a lot of basic figures, especially like this Jimmy Uso with the sneaker mold, some of them have it where it's just a peg that goes straight up into the leg, and then some, like these Roman Reigns legs, it's which actually are my favorite jogger mold that they've ever done. It's a peg that goes down into the shoe. So you got two different types of shoes, one that's gonna have a hole in it and one that's gonna have a peg coming out of it. But I wanna try to upgrade. Well, one thing I would like to try to do is try to put these onto here, but now we're not gonna have a peg to go up into the foot. So I actually got some, these are some McFarlane style from McFarlane DC Multiverse figures, McFarlane style wrist pegs. And so it's like a peg on each side with this ball hinge that can bend here in the middle. I'm gonna try to use these to see if I can get these shoes onto those legs. And if that doesn't quite work out, I also wanna try out these NBA starting lineup shoes as well. Now, I don't necessarily want these white and gold ones to go with Jimmy. I'm actually going to play around. I also had this Dominic Mysterio body. Same idea, except it's all black. I'm going to try, just see what it looks like with these shoes on this one. I'm not going to use this body. Eventually, what I'd like to do is use that Cody Rhodes basic that's in the hoodie. I think these shoes would look great on these, but I got to play around and see if these can even work using these McFarlane style wrist pegs. So we're gonna give that a shot today. Basically, I'm gonna be heating some stuff up off screen and then plugging it in and seeing if it actually works. So stay tuned as we jump into the swaps and the fix-ups. So stay tuned as we swap parts and see if this fix-up will work. All right, so step one was the heat and pop and get the shoes off here. So we see here on Jimmy, the legs have the hole. And right here, I know it's a white shoe on a white backdrop. The shoes had the peg. And then here on the Roman Reigns jogger mold, see the peg going down and a hole there in the shoe. So just kind of seeing what the size looks like. Okay, so this peg is definitely, at least on this one side, way bigger than the shoe. Let's see. On this side, yeah, definitely way bigger. Now, I actually have, of course, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I'm a big proponent of sticky tack and electrical tape to make stuff like that fit. But I'm actually gonna see real quick, I think I have a McFarlane style ankle joint too, which the ankle joints is the same idea, just a little bigger. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. All right, so I did have two McFarlane style ankle joints, and if we, actually I have a black pair over here of the wrist joints. See if I can hold these so y'all can see them. Yeah, so definite size difference. So unfortunately I just didn't have a white in the ankle style joint, but this will at least allow us to see if this works. So fitting it up in, oh, okay, so a little loose, but it actually pops in there. We could probably make that large. Let's see, and okay, so look at that. So on the foot with the McFarlane style ankle joint, we're actually probably going to be able to make that work. It's still a little loose, so we're just going to use a little bit of sticky tack, but now, look at that, we're gonna be able to have bend, swivel, pivot, all that on this Jimmy figure. Now it's super loose, but we'll stick some sticky tack in it. Let's see, just kind of real quick, let me just plop them into place. Now they're super loose, but this will give us an idea of how the figure looks with them. Okay, that's not bad. Of course, they're spinning around on me. It kind of just looks like he's wearing black socks underneath his white pants there. So that actually will kind of work. Now, I didn't think the ankle joints would work with these style shoes because it's a much smaller hole there, but I think with the, yeah, so we're gonna try, I'm gonna heat these up and just stick the skinnier part of this joint into here, just to see how that works, and then we'll use sticky tack to maybe stick them on this Dominic Mysterio figure. All right, so after heating up the shoe, the peg slid in perfectly into that small little hole there, but now it's gonna be, we're gonna have to do something to thicken up that peg to fit into a WWE leg, but we're gonna give that a try now. All right, so here's the finished product. I decided to put a head on this body so he just wasn't headless, but with Jimmy, I went with the electrical tape method, and I think it worked pretty well. We got a snug fit over here. Over on our white shoes, I went with the sticky tack method, which probably, since it was such a small peg, it probably isn't as stable, and you actually can see some of that sticky tack coming through, but it actually kind of looks like a sock kind of poking through, so I kind of like that look. But yeah, now we got some new streetwear for these guys, some fresh kicks. Let me make sure they're standing properly. Oh, we're standing on our heels there, but that works. But like, see with this Jimmy now, if we're in focus here, we now have pivot forward and back, and we can twist side to side. So that would help in some crouching positions, kneel down positions. That'll help with that articulation. And we can do the same here. I'm afraid to do it though, just because I got the sticky tape, but as you see there, we got some pretty good ankle rock now. So we can get the feet planted in a good position when we spread the legs, make sure they're both flat. So that's a little mod you can do if you got the spare parts laying around. Now with the extra shoes, I put those to good use, because with the figure that has like peg holes in the bottom of the jeans, like a lot of Mattel figures. Oops, let me make sure we get this guy in frame. There we go. So you can put sneakers on some jeans like that. And then a few Marvel Legends figures actually have like long pants that have like ankle pegs in the bottom. So I fixed up this Wolverine here. So now he's got sneakers. I have a ton of these extra Logan bodies because of that Wolverine mod I've been doing. So yeah, everyone's got a new pair of shoes, and I think that's just a small little fix up you can do, especially if you're like me who likes to kind of create more civilian characters, whether that's, you know, crowd members for WWE or wrestling setups, or, you know, for dioramas for street level Marvel Legends stuff. I like doing civilian attire, so here's some new kicks for your figures. Anyway, guys, that's the video for today. Hopefully y'all found this insightful or informative in some way, and maybe you'll be able to use it in your own fix-ups and customizations. And I just want to thank y'all for all the support, especially everyone that's liked and commented and subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that. And I just want to let y'all know that I want my channel to be a safe place, a safe community for us action figure collectors. And I want you to know that every comment I see, and I try to respond to all of them. So, you know, even if something's going on in your life, you need someone to pray for you, go ahead, put that in the comment section. I am open to any of that, and I'm here to support y'all just like y'all have supported me. And I can't wait for the next year, 2025, for how this YouTube channel will grow. So once again, thank y'all for all the support and all the love and all the commenting, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. So see you then. And here's a little bonus for anyone sticking around. If you have Ultimate Edition shoes from Jay or Jimmy, from like the Elite 106 or even the Ultimate Editions, those red shoes can work with these as well. But you're gonna need a little bit of sticky tack or something, because it is a smaller peg. But that's actually a pretty good look. So that might be what I go with. But anyway, thanks again, guys. I'll see y'all next time.